We're sitting here live in the studio with Marlon Christian, a candidate for District D. How are you, Marlon?
It's a great day, man. I'm doing well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you've seen a lot of the evolution that goes on or that has went on in that district. Talk to us about some of the change that you've seen.
Well, I've been in District D a very, very long time. I grew up there. I've seen a lot of change, as you stated, from the economics changing to now we have a lot of diversity within our district.
People are always looking to see change where they are. What made you want to be the person to implement that change?
Well, I've been a public servant my whole life. I grew up in a household with my mom and my two brothers, and my mom helped out everyone. She fed the community, she gave people places to stay and things like that. So I'm just emulating what she did. I want to see my community grow. I want to see my community be better. So this is my way of being a public servant. I also served in the United States Army. So like I say, I am a servant, and that's what I plan to do for my district. I plan to serve my district and the people of my district.
Absolutely. Thank you for your service, first and foremost. I want to put that out there. Yeah. Always tipping our hats to our veterans that really put risk and put everything on the line for this country. So you feel like you're going to be able to put everything on the line for the district. What does that look like in your mind? What type of plan do you have?
Well, my main plan is to bring my district together as a unit. Throughout the district, they have about 12 super neighborhoods. That is where the neighborhood community come together in that area of the district. What we do as council members are we interact with the super neighborhood leaders and the churches throughout the community. So it's hard to interact with each individual person throughout the neighborhood. So it's a lot easier to interact with the super neighborhood leaders and the civic clubs. So that's what we do. We talk to the civic club members, the civic club leaders, and the churches throughout the community. That's how we relay information to the community and to the mayor, because we're pretty much the liaison for the two.
Now, it sounds like you kind of have your ear to the ground already of what's lacking in some of the neighborhoods and the divisiveness in that district. What, if we were talking about specific areas, like let's say Sunnyside, what do you think they need? If you're looking at Third Ward, what do you think they need? Can you give us some of those types of things that you're going to push for?
The main thing Sunnyside is having issues with is dumping. We're having a lot of problems with people coming throughout the neighborhood and dumping their trash all throughout the neighborhood in the middle of major intersections and major streets. So that's the number one thing that most people in Sunnyside talks about. They also talk about not having local grocery stores that they can go and shop at. The curbs being fixed. The streets are terrible. So I want to definitely make sure that those type of things are met in the neighborhoods that are missing it, while still giving the things and the care to the neighborhoods that already have it. If you just look at the museum district or museum park right now, it's a beautiful area, it's a beautiful neighborhood. I want to copycat that. That's all I'm saying. I want to copycat that and make it like that in South Park, or make it like that in Third Ward, or make it like that in Sunnyside. You can go all the way to the South Belt. The South Belt is a pretty nice neighborhood as well, or a pretty nice portion of our district as well, but they have issues with flooding. So we definitely want to come in and make sure that those nice areas are not flooding and those people there are being met where they need to be met, as far as keeping their homes safe and keeping them safe.
So when we look at everything that's going on right now, you have 14 people that are fighting for this seat. Right. For those that are just getting introduced to you right now, what could you tell them that they may not know about you that could be a deciding factor?
Well, number one, I'm from District D. I am District D. When you look at me, you see District D. For number two, I'm a family man. I have two beautiful daughters, as well as I have twins on the way. So, you know, thank you. I definitely believe in family. Like I said, I'm a servant. I've been a servant. So I just want to serve, and that's what I want to do. I want to listen to the people in my community, and I want to serve them and give them what they need as far as their agenda goes, not what I need as far as my agenda goes. This is not about Marlon Christian the man. This is about Marlon Christian being the public servant, the leader that the community needs.
So let me ask you this. A lot of people really want to get to know the man that they're voting for, right? So tell me the story of how this whole thing came about. What made you run? I know it's a vacant seat, but, you know, did you just wake up one day and say, I'm running for office, and why?
Well, I didn't just up and say I was gonna run one day. This has been a long plan of mine, honestly. I've been serving in my community for quite some time. I work with the youth in my community. I work with churches in my community and try to build up the children in my community. That's mainly what I've been doing. But I've always wanted to be a council member because I wanted to serve people throughout my district. I've been in District D for my entire life. So I've seen the ups, I've seen the downs, I know exactly what we need. Only time I left District D was when I served in the United States Army, and that was for 7 years, but I came right back after that and finished my education at the University of Houston. I have a public administrations degree as well as a political science degree. So I understand what needs to be done, and I know what needs to be done. I just need an opportunity to get it done.
So Marlon Christian, in a nutshell, what do you stand for as being a candidate for the council member?
I'm Marlon Christian, and I'm running for City Council Member District D because I want to give the power back to the people. I want to let those people know that if they're empowered within the community, that they will work hard with the community and do what they need to do for the community so that our community can be whole again.